You can memorize thousands of vocabulary words, master complex grammar rules, and perfectly conjugate every verb, yet still sound completely unnatural to a native speaker. Accuracy alone is not enough to bridge the gap between textbook English and fluent conversation. This equation shows the transition, the proverb. By combining a short phrase with shared culture, speakers deliver a massive lesson instantly. Instead of a 5-minute explanation, locals use these phrases to bypass it entirely. The meaning is baked into the culture. Internalizing these phrases shifts the focus from translating individual words to employing the shared concepts that drive everyday interaction. This illustration outlines the core domains where these phrases live. Whether you are navigating workplace dynamics, dealing with family, or managing daily stress, there is a foundational saying designed for the situation. On the left, "Don't cry over spilt milk" is shorthand for accepting an irreversible mistake, like a crashed computer. On the right, "Blood is thicker than water" dictates that family obligations take precedence over casual friendships or fun plans. "Don't put all your eggs in one basket" warns against relying entirely on a single plan, like a business with one major client. On the right, "Actions speak louder than words" means physical effort carries far more weight than verbal assurances. On the left, "Absence makes the heart grow fonder" means physical distance increases emotional appreciation for someone we miss. On the right, "Many hands make light work" is the phrase for organizing teamwork to quickly eliminate a massive, intimidating task. You have to internalize these complete foundational phrases first. Only once the full logic is understood can you begin deploying the advanced conversational tactics that locals actually use. This graphic reveals a fascinating twist. To reach true fluency, you actually need to learn exactly what to leave unsaid. This diagram demonstrates the mechanics of the half-saying. Because these phrases are deeply embedded in culture, a speaker only needs to deliver the first half of the sentence. The listener's brain automatically retrieves the missing piece, creating an immediate, unspoken connection. Saying, "People who live in glass houses," silently communicates you shouldn't criticize flaws you also have. On the bottom, "Take care of the pennies," relies on the listener knowing the rest, establishing a mutual understanding that saving small amounts leads to major wealth. The top panel shows a lesson in risk aversion. You say, "A bird in the hand," agreeing not to abandon a guaranteed win. Below, "The grass is always greener," instantly conveys envy, acknowledging that other people's situations always look better from the outside. Leaving the sentence hanging is a deliberate social cue. Successfully deploying a half-saying proves you share the underlying cultural logic, elevating you from an outsider to an insider. This warning sign brings us to a specific category of phrases. These are the tools native speakers use to intervene, correct bad habits, and prevent burnout. On the left, we see the toll of ignoring recreation. "All work and no play" warns that failing to rest makes you unhealthy. On the right, "Birds of a feather" describes a social reality, observing that similar personalities inevitably group together. This cheat sheet connects frustrating scenarios with exact phrases. Demand effort with "Actions speak louder than words." Motivate teams with "Many hands make light work." Comfort errors using "Don't cry over spilt milk." And declare "That is the last straw" at your absolute limit. As this global map shows, these phrases provide the cultural layer needed for authentic, natural communication with the rest of the world.